Ain't no woman like the one I've got. Ain't no woman like the one I've got. Ain't no woman like the one I've got.
Every day the sun comes up around her. She can make the birds sing harmony. Every drop of rain is glad it found her. Heaven must have made her just for me. When she smiles so warm and tender, a sight for sore eyes to see. Ooh.
Ain't no woman like the one I've got.
Oh no, it don't come better.
To make her happy doesn't take a lot.
She don't ask for things, no damn rings.
So together like a hand in glove,
like pages in a letter.
Ain't no woman like the one I love.
She can build me up when it's down I'm going. Put a little music in my day. Wouldn't be surprised if my love keeps growing. Bigger every minute that she stays away. I would kiss the ground she walks on, 'cause it's my word she'll obey now. Ain't no woman like the one I got.
Well, I kiss the ground she walks on.
To make her happy doesn't take a lot.
She's a real good friend right to the end.
So together like a hand in glove.
I'm a lonely man when she's gone.
People, ain't no woman like the one I love. What a good thing I've got. She means a lot. Ain't no woman like the one I've got.
No, they don't come better.
To make her happy doesn't take a lot.
She don't ask for things, no damn rings.
So together like a hand in glove.
They're just in a letter.
Ain't no woman like the one I love, people. Lord, I've been out on the street too long. I've lost track of where I once belonged. From day to day, I kept myself alive, stealing, lying, and cheating to survive. Each morning sun brings back my misery. There's no escaping this cold reality. I'm so tired of roaming from town to town, finding cheap love and then putting it down. Lord, settle me down, show me a place to call home. Settle me down, I don't want to live my life alone. Help me find someone with a love that's true, and I'll be with her till my days are through. Yeah. This gypsy heart of mine is so full of pain. Lord, you're the only one who can understand my shame. My remnant days are all over at last. forget about my past. Come on and settle me down, Lord. Show me a place to call home. I want you to settle me down, 'cause I don't want to live my life alone. Help me find someone with a love that's true. And I promise you, Lord, that I'll be with her until my days are through.
Honey, I will always be in love with you. Yes, I will. Honey, I promise always to be true. Yes, I will. Not for just 1 hour, not for just 1 day. Oh no, not for just 1 year. But I'll always be in love with you. Yes, I will. Honey, I'll always keep you by my side. Yes, I will. Honey, I promise to keep you satisfied. You know I will. Not for just 1 hour, not for just 1 day. Oh no, not for just 1 year. But I'll always be in love with you. Yes, I will. The many ways that the fellas speak of love, I know you've heard before. But I hope that you believe in me when I say, honey, I love you so. Be in love with you. Yes, I will. Honey, I promise always to be true. You know I do. Not for just 1 hour, and not for just 1 day. Oh no, not for just 1 year. But I'll always be in love with you. Yes, I will. Honey, I'll always be in love with you. Yes, I will.
I've been out on the street too long. I've lost track of where I once belonged. From day to day, I kept myself alive, stealing, lying, and cheating to survive. Each morning sun brings back my misery. There's no escaping this cold reality. I'm so tired of roaming from town to town, finding cheap love and then putting it down. Lord, settle me down, show me a place to call home. Settle me down, I don't want to live my life alone. Help me find someone with a love that's true, and I'll be with her till my days are through. Yeah. This gypsy heart of mine is so full of pain. Lord, you're the only one who can understand my shame. My rambling days are all over at last. Please, Lord, help me forget about my past. Come on and settle me down, Lord. Show me a place to call home. I want you to settle me down, 'cause I don't want to live my life alone. Help me find someone with a love that's true, and I promise you, Lord, that I'll be with her until my days are through.
Every day I hear a different story. People saying that you're no good for me. Saw you love her with another and she's making a fool of you. Oh, if you love me, baby, you deny it. But you laugh and tell me I should try it. Tell me I'm a baby and I don't understand. But you know that I'll forgive you just this once, twice, forever. 'Cause baby, you could drag me to hell and back just as long as we're together. And you do.
I'm shameless when it comes to loving you. I'll do anything you want me to. I'll do anything at all. And I'm standing here for all the world to see. Oh, there ain't that much left of me. That is very far too far. You know I'm not a man who's ever been insecure about the world I've been living in. I don't break easy, I have my pride, but if you need to be satisfied, I'm shameless. Baby, I don't have a prayer. Anytime I see you standing there, I go down upon my knees. And I'm changing. But you convince me otherwise. I'll do anything you please. You see, in all my life I never found what I couldn't resist, what I couldn't turn down. I could walk away from anyone I ever knew, but I can't walk away from you. I have never let anything have this much control over me. Too hard to call my life my own, but I made myself a world and it worked so perfectly. But it's your world now, can't refuse. I never had so much to lose. I'm shameless. It should be easy for a man who's strong to say he's sorry or admit when he's wrong. I never lost anything I ever missed, but I've never been in love like this. It's out of my hands. I'm shameless. I don't have the power now, but I don't want it anyhow. So I gotta let it go. Shameless, shameless as a man can be. You can make a total fool of me. I just wanted you to know I'm shameless.
How do you think it makes little kids with stutters feel when they see you make a comment like that?
It's very clearly a cognitive decline.
Okay.
That's what I'm referring to. It makes me uncomfortable.
You have no. I can't. It's so amazing. It's so amazing to me that
try and figure out an answer.
A cognitive decline. President Biden embraces his stutter, talking about it, while Trump mocks it, exaggerates it, belittles it. He's sharp physically. I mean, mentally. Yeah. I think the question is physically, right?
Right.
More so?
Right.
Right. And the guy who's his chief opponent is only 3 or 4 years younger than him.
Exactly.
I mean, you have questioned President Biden's age, mental fitness, ability to lead. Of those supporting Biden, you said, quote, "Shame on all of you pretending everything is okay. You're leading us and him into a disaster." Do you worry that you damaged him at all? I don't doubt that you got hugs and handshakes behind closed doors today, and maybe even publicly, some of them because they like you personally. But I've heard a lot of really nasty stuff about you from your Democratic colleagues. Sure. I mean, just like, what is he thinking? Exercise in narcissism. I mean, false claims to the Wall Street Journal about President Biden's mental fitness and acuity. He's 81, and his memory, it doesn't seem great. It's not horrible, but
I don't understand the outrage. Quote, behind closed doors, Biden shows signs of slipping, unquote. The Wall Street Journal is owned by News Corp, which is run by the Murdochs. Beyond the headline, there is some critical nuance here. The article is mostly based on observations of Republicans, with former Speaker Kevin McCarthy the only one going on the record. They do note in the article that most of the criticism comes from Republicans. Have you heard any concerns from anyone who has met with President Biden about him seeming a little slower?
No.
The Russians are trying to make us and the public not trust our election integrity. Joe Biden has dementia, all this stuff.
Well, we're back. Been gone for a few days, and I saw that Jake Tapper doing what he does best, pretending he didn't say some shit. I don't even understand it. I don't even get it. You're on television. It's recorded. There's a camera. You're talking into a fucking giant camera. It's a giant ass camera. There's people in the room staring at you. Lights are shining on you. I don't understand the mindset that you think you can lie like that. I just don't get it. He didn't just lie. He lied for Biden and then wrote a book. And wants you to buy the book. He's like, yeah, Biden's fine. Everything's fine. And then when Biden's gone, he's like, Biden was fucked up. I don't know if y'all knew it, but Biden was fucked up, and I wrote a book all about it. I'm going to tell you the inside info about it. You're like, what? You told me he was fine. Yeah, but I found out later. That's how Jake Tapper wants you to think. Jake Tapper wants you to believe that he just stumbled upon this shit. That he was just fooled by all this. If that's the case, Jake Tapper's dumb as fuck. I wish I could interview Jake Tapper. Wouldn't last long because I mean, there ain't no answer for this. So you're dumb as fuck. How did my retarded ass? Here's the problem with me. Here's the problem debating a guy like me. I keep hearing about how all these guys are going to fuck me up. And oh my God, if you debated this guy or you debated that guy. Here's the problem they all face. I'm a moron. And I portray myself as a fucking moron too. So when I make you look stupid, man, you really look stupid because I'm a moron. People see me as an idiot. And I make you look stupid. You don't have answers for anything my questions. You're just stumbling around. You're getting angry. People can hear the anger in your voice, by the way, when you get all angry, you get all emotional. Imagine getting so emotional about this fucking gay-ass news. You're talking about the news, you're getting emotional. You're getting all bent out of shape. About fucking Elon or something. Remember Junie and they're screaming that one time over people, trans kids? He was like screaming. He had so much anger in his voice. So they really got caught up in that shit, huh? They kept projecting it onto everybody else. Oh, you're all caught up. No, I'm not angry at all. Fuckers getting emotional. Get fucking. Urgh. David Pakman is terrible. I've watched David Pakman on several podcasts, and he sucks at debating people. David Pakman, Destiny, these two guys especially are punching bags. Don't people realize this yet? The reason that you bring Destiny on your show is to clown him. Ain't nobody bringing him on because he's talking, some sense. He's saying some real shit. You're going to clown him. You bring Destiny on your show to make yourself look better. Like, here, I'm going to debate this fucking retard liberal. Same goes for Pakman. Pakman, I'd say, is better than Destiny because he's got more sense about him. Pakman got enough sense not to get on his show and cheer people getting killed and shit. Like fucking that Trump supporter got killed in Destiny. Thought it was so funny. Pakman's got enough sense not to get on his show and make a fool. Now, Pakman probably agrees with Destiny and doesn't give a shit, but he has enough sense not to get on his show and say, fuck him. Fuck that guy. Problem is, everybody knows that's how he feels deep down inside. So, as I've said many times, you might as well just be yourself because everybody already knows anyway. Everybody already knows. If Trump died tomorrow, you think David Packman would be bent out of shape about it? Nah, he wouldn't care. If Trump would have died when that guy shot him, he wouldn't care. But he wouldn't have went as far as Destiny. Some of these people know how to talk a little bit. They got some sense about them. And some people got no sense whatsoever. Destiny, no sense. Destiny is fucking girls and like showing other girls the video of him fucking the girl. And then he's going to fucking jail, going to court over it now. By the way, women? I don't want to hear no more from women. I don't want to hear no more about we fuck you'll fuck anything. Oh, man will fuck anything. Nah. You fucking Destiny. We ain't fucking Mama June. There's tons of women we won't fuck. Tons of them. I see women every day I wouldn't fuck. You fucking Destiny? And these women that are fucking Destiny, they're not bottom of the barrel. They're not desperate women. These are attractive women. So something is wrong with women. Something's wrong with them. There's just something wrong with them. You would think Destiny's getting no pussy. No, apparently getting the best pussy ever. And top of the line. Like, what? Doesn't even make sense. Something wrong with these women. There's other guys that got money. That's no excuse. There's plenty of guys with money. They got a lot more going on them for Destiny. I mean, come on. Money? I would buy into that if these were ugly women, but these are, kind of decent looking women or whatever. These are attractive women. Laura Southern could have got somebody better than Destiny. What are you talking about? She could have got a way better guy with more money, probably. But for whatever reason, she found herself getting fucked by Destiny. And that's the problem. Like, you're supposed to take advice from these women. You're supposed to listen to these women. I mean, you ain't got no sense whatsoever. What the fuck? Doesn't even make... Here's the problem. When you see a girl that's hot and she's like working at like Arby's or something, or she's doing something, or she's like fucking some guy, you're just like, what is going on? It doesn't even make sense. Like, these women have no awareness of how they look, so they don't even realize. I seen a video yesterday, a guy was trying to explain this. Like, some women are so attractive that, they could live life on extreme easy mode, but for whatever reason, they could just go marry a billionaire. They're that hot, They could you're so hot that you need to be figuring out how to get to these parties, get to these places around these billionaires. That's how hot you are. Why are you here? What are you doing? Why are you with this guy at Walmart? What is going on? But some women, they got no awareness. They got no awareness at all. I seen a terrible video yesterday. Some girl was hot, and then she got her nose. She did a bunch of shit to her face. She looked like some fucking abomination. Like, what the fuck? What is going on? No awareness. No sense. Jake Tapper's got a little book out. He's going to tell you all about it. No shame. I've been saying this for years. These people are incapable of shame. They don't have it. I don't know what it is about how their brains work differently, but they don't have shame. They can't feel shame. So that allows them, when you don't feel shame, you can do anything, really. This is why they dance naked in the street. This is why a man can you as a man would never put a dress on and go to the store because you'd feel shame. You would say, everybody's looking at me. I look ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But these people legitimately have no fucking shame. They don't give a fuck. They want you to look at them. They get off on it. And it's not just, it's not just putting a dress on. It's, this is why they'll lie so much and they shield because they can. They don't have no shame about it. This is why they can talk about Biden and say, oh, he's great. What's the problem? And then Trump's too old. Oh, Trump's too old. What the fuck? As if it's about the number. And it ain't got nothing to do with the number. It's got to do with the what we're seeing with our own eyes. Like we're fucking retarded and can't tell the motherfuckers. Like we can't tell that Trump is not like Biden. Not even close. I mean, give me a fucking break. But we're supposed to act like children and be like, well, same age, I guess. So yeah, I guess. Now, a regular person would not make these arguments because they'd feel shame. They'd be like, I sound retarded. I'm making a fool of myself. Not these people. Don't give a shit. And you spent years trying to reason with them, but you can't. You can't. They have no shame. They don't give a shit. So people have finally figured out to just tell them to go fuck themselves. That's the way to go. And now they don't know what to do. I see them every day just trying to do the same shit all the time. Like, oh my God, did you see what he said? Nobody cares, bro. Go sit down. Oh my God, they fired. What are these people going to do? They got fired. Go get another job like everybody else. Quit crying. Go work at fucking Arby's like everybody else. Go work at Walmart. Go work at a normal job like everybody else has to do. Quit crying. Nobody cares. These people have been sitting at their house pretending to work for years, getting a check, and it's over. Here's the thing. I'm not even mad at you for doing it. I'm not even mad at you for getting that easy money, doing what you did. You did what you did. You got away with it. You got a paycheck and you didn't do shit. But please, if you're gonna do that, if that's how you're gonna do your shit at your job, when you get fired, when the jig is up, don't cry about it. You should leave the job smiling. You should be saying, man, I got away with that shit for years, man. I didn't done shit. I ain't done shit for years. I've been laying on my ass, sitting at the house, pretending to work on the laptop. Well, the jig is up now. You're going to work now. Now you got to go get a real job. Now you're going to actually have to go work. Oh, the horror. Oh, you've been on vacation getting paid. That's not realistic that you're going to lay on your ass and get a paycheck. It just doesn't, you know what I'm saying? So if you find yourself somehow living that life, know that there's a clock ticking to where that ends. All these people are crying because they're talking about cutting their food stamps, cutting the welfare down. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? You're going to go get a job is what you're going to do. I seen this video yesterday. This guy, black dude, was like at the grocery store buying groceries. He bought like $120 worth of groceries on food stamps. And he was like complaining that he might have to put the eggs back at the end. Might have to put something back. And I'm sitting here like, I don't even have food stamps. I just gotta buy it with money that I work for. Like, this was a grown ass man, bro. A grown ass man. He wasn't an old ass man. He was just a grown ass man. And it's like, why don't you have a job? Why are you getting food? It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. Makes no sense. I'm telling you right now, and I've told this to many people, like people that, always help other people out. Oh, I gotta help my mom, or I gotta help my dad, or I gotta help my brother, or whatever. You're giving money to somebody constantly, and you're not getting nothing in return for it. That's usually family, because you probably make your friend pay you back or whatever the fuck. But if you just stop doing that shit, they will figure it out. I'm telling you, they'll figure it out. I've told this to many people over the years, and every single time that person figured it out. I said, just stop. Just stop giving them money. What do they think, they're going to starve to death? The guy's 23 years old. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to figure it out. He's going to go get some money. I can starve to death. Get a. You're going to do what if you can get that, if it's working, it's working. You're going to keep doing it, right? If every time you call the motherfucker, he give you $20, you're going to keep calling him, getting $20. But when he says no more $20, you're going to figure out some other way to get $20. That's life. And your family will bleed you dry. They don't give a shit. They'll take everything from you. Try to guilt trip you. We're family. We're family. That don't mean I got to give you my whole check. Go get a fucking job like everybody else. Go slave away. Go fill milk all day like I do. Go slave away for 8 hours. 5 days a week. Give up 8 hours of your day. Quit crying. And then you're at the job, half-ass at the job. You barely work at the job. And you cry because you don't get a raise. Nobody give you a promotion. Nobody, you don't do a fucking thing at the job. You just half-ass at the job. Not as easy to get a job. Oh, it's very easy to get a job. It's also very easy to get a fucking ID. I got one. I literally got it mailed to the house. My ID got chewed up by my dogs. The only reason I didn't have one, had to get a new one. Most of you motherfuckers got an ID in your wallet right now. Quit making excuses and go get a damn job. Quit crying. Crying. Start a podcast or something. Go do Instacart. Go fucking DoorDash or something. There's too many. There honestly is too many ways to make money to be crying about money, really. Because there's too many ways to make it. You can make. There's so many ways. Very few of you go above and beyond at your job. Most of you think just doing the job the way it's supposed to be done is going above and beyond. Most of you are delusional. You need to get a hold of yourself and get over yourself. That's what you need to do. If you're going to do it, do it. Like Goggins says. If you're going to do it, attack it. Don't go in there with a half-ass bullshit. What's the point? It's always a motherfucker that ain't doing nothing, wondering why he don't make no money or he don't get enough hours or whatever it is. It's always a guy that everybody knows kind of half-asses. They don't really. He'd be fucking awful lot at work. And honestly, there's a way to fuck off at work and still make it look like you got a lot done. You all just don't know what the fuck you're doing. It's not hard to figure out what the boss wants to see when you walk out the door. It's not hard at all. Figure these things out. You got 8 hours to do all that. You got to be there for the 8 hours to get the money, so you might as well just accept that, lock into that, quit crying about that. Most of you work jobs you fucking hate, though. That's your problem. Get a different job, And most of you just don't want to work. You're lazy. Don't want to do nothing. Don't do a goddamn thing. I work very hard. I do my job. I work hard at my job. They don't put more responsibility on me. In fact, I worked hard, and now my job is way easier. I used to have to come in the mornings. Come in. I used to have a schedule that was all over the place. My schedule's locked in now. I know what days off I got. I know I go in at 1 every day. I got a set schedule. I got set hours. And it's easy. But you get to start getting things organized at your job. It's easy. Just go in there and fiddle around for a little bit. Things look good when you leave. Nobody gives a shit. So hard about this. See everybody crying, but I don't see y'all working hard at your job. I see you all at the job. I don't see y'all working hard at all. I see people all the time, and I go, he could work harder. He's like 20 years old, and he could work harder than he is. I remember being 20 years old. I would work like a fucking. I was fast as fuck. And then I see these 20-year-olds, and they're like just not realizing they're just making more work, just more work. People are dumb. They don't understand it. They don't understand when you half-ass. Eventually, you're going to have to go full force on it. You're not going to be able. Eventually, the manager's going to say, "Hey, what the fuck's going on over here with all this shit?" Because you've been half-assing it, and now there's shit piling up, or you're way behind. And that's when the managers start. When you're not half-assing it all the time at work, nobody bothers you because you're doing your job. They don't bother you. Nobody comes over and go, "Hey, make sure you do that," because they know you're going to do it. They never have to say. They never have to tell you. They just leave you the fuck alone. When you actually go to work and work, you get left alone. So it's kind of like if you want to go fucking outside for 5, 10 minutes, nobody says that. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody's watching you. Nobody cares because they're not always having to follow up behind you and go, "What the fuck did you do? What'd you do all night? You just fucked off in the bathroom?" Most of y'all in the bathroom vaping and shit, fucking off. I know what you're in there doing. And remote work, you ain't doing shit at your house. Ain't no way you're doing shit at your house. You ain't getting no work done at the house. It's like work is like going to the gym. Like you can get in shape at your house, but you got to have a real disciplined mind. I'm sure there are some people that can sit at the house and do their work on their laptop, and because they got extreme discipline, and they're really. But most people need to go to fucking work. They need to go to work. They need to be in a work setting. So it's like I'm here to work. I ain't here to fuck off. There's managers walking around. They'll see me fucking off. Most people need that. Just like going to the gym, you can get in shape at the house, but most people, and I'm one of them, need to go to the gym because I need to be in a place where that's what we're here to do. We're here to work out. There's no distractions. Too many distractions at your house. Come on, you're not working at that house. You're watching Netflix. Oh hell. I mean, I'm at work listening to a podcast, so I know you're at home you're watching TV and shit. You ain't working. I'm at work listening to shit. You're at home in your house. God damn, you probably in there doing drugs. You're in there smoking pot, smoking cigarettes. You probably drinking. Some of you probably drinking on the job. You know what I'm saying? You on that laptop fucking with a bottle. You know, some of these women on their laptops with a bottle of wine all day, drinking, pretending to work, remote work. Like you got to do a Zoom meeting and you got to check in. Apparently, they got to check in, but there's people have created these devices and they buy them, and you can put this device on your computer so it checks in for you. I got all kinds of shit. It's time to shut all that bullshit down. Time to go back to work. COVID's over, nerd. That shit was not always going to be permanent. Grow up. That's what I'm saying. People are so fucking gay. I wouldn't want to do remote work because I wouldn't work. I wouldn't sit here. I would not work from home. Hell, look how I went run this stream. I'm not sitting here fucking all. No, I'd rather go to work. I wouldn't get nothing done. You also can't work from home at the job I do. Can't put milk on a shelf at your house. You need to get out of your house too, by the way. You need to go to the job. You need to get the fuck out of your house. Get up, move around, do something. That's why y'all are so fat. You're not meant to sit in your house all day and fucking, I mean, you work from your house too? Like, damn. You do everything at home. You don't leave your house. You work from home. You work out at home. You live at home. What do you leave for? It's not good. I don't mind going to work because it gives me money. It's like I don't mind streaming because it gives me money. You see? If I didn't need money, I probably I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be at work. What would I be doing? Probably nothing good. Nothing of value. At least putting the milk. People got to get their milk. That's some value. Not doing anything sitting at home. That's why the society's falling apart. People don't want to do nothing anymore. They don't want to just play a role in society. They want to sit at home, watch Netflix all day. Haven't you seen everything on Netflix already? Goddamn. Get up. I mean, I don't know what you guys are even doing at your house. There's nothing to do. There's no games to play. Hell, I took that PS5 back because hell, ain't nothing to play anyway. Ain't nothing worth 25. Ain't nothing out right now worth $25 a week to play. That shit out of here. No, you don't need to socialize. You need to go to work and do your job. That's what you nerds need to be in there doing. What else is going on? Gene Hackman died in his house with his wife, his dog. They're all dead. People saying they were murdered. Who knows? I didn't want to play Rust. Supposed to get Epstein shit today. Still ain't came out.
How do you think it makes little kids with stutters feel?
Oh, little kids with stutters. Little kids with stutters. This ain't nothing to talk about. 96-year-old man died. I mean, it happened. Sure, we'll find out eventually what killed him. Said they was mummified in their house. Like, what the fuck? Must have been there for a while. Like, damn, nobody checks on it. How long does it take a body to mummify? What the fuck? What the fuck? And they're crying about Elon. Give it a rest. God, it's like a broken record every day. Shut all this shit down. And that's why these people are out here standing here with their little signs, because that's how they get paid, you see. If you shut all this aid down, if you turn off all this tax money, then these nerds right here in this picture with the little shirts, the little signs, they don't get paid to see. They get paid to stand here and do this. You understand? They're not doing this because they really believe in it. They get paid. This is their job. A weird job to have, but it's a job, and it's pay. You pay this. You pay this motherfucker. These people here, you don't know it, but not directly, but indirectly, you pay this motherfucker. The money, your tax money, flows through a bunch of shit and ends up in these motherfuckers' pockets to stand here and scream at people in this place. And by the way, people are tired of this shit. People are tired of you taking out your sign, putting your little shirt on, and screaming at everybody in public places. People are tired of it. It's never about anything good either, by the way. You never see somebody do it and it's like a good cause. It's always some bullshit. It's always some evil shit. You look into it, it's always terrible. Or it's fucking complete bullshit. Like, oh, we gotta stop using oil. Oh, yeah, grow up, child. I came in here with this paint and I smeared it all over the Mona Lisa because we gotta stop using oil. Like, what? The tactics are all wrong, by the way. I'm supposed to take you serious as a person and listen to you explain to me why we gotta stop using oil. But you're acting like a child, smearing paint all over the wall. Like the left badly needs leadership. It badly needs people in positions of power that can say, hey man, you look retarded. We look stupid as fuck. They need drastic change. And it will happen because just like the Republican Party got taken over by Trump, the Democrats are weak, just like the Republicans were, getting smacked around by Obama. And the Democrats will be taken over. It's just who will come in and take it. You're going to need a strong personality. Someone's going to come in. It could be The Rock. I'm telling you, it could be The Rock. The Rock is known for being kind of, coming in and kind of take over shit. He's a big fucking guy. He's a big personality. I can see The Rock coming in and just taking that shit. I see Stephen A. Smith floating. You see these people now starting to poke their head up and they're starting to realize the blood's in the water. Like this shit can be taken. They've seen Trump do it. The Democratic Party can be taken and controlled. These dumb fuck voters can be swayed. These Democratic voters, how they. I mean, you got to understand something. All these people voted for Kamala. Like these motherfuckers saw that. They saw how many votes Kamala got. Yeah, she lost, but she still got a lot of votes. My God, if Kamala's dumbass can get all these votes, man, Stephen A. Smith could probably be the president. He has a good damn chance of being. He certainly could get through the primary, probably. Because these people are clowns. These people got no chance in hell. That's why I get tired of hearing about Pete Buttigieg and all this. These people are done. Pete Buttigieg ain't going to be the president. All of these people are done. Kamala and all these people. You're never going to hear about them again in the world of politics. It's over. It's done. Democrats are going to have to bring in a celebrity or something. They're going to have to go get their own version of Trump. Obama's done. He can't run. And I don't think he could even win again if he ran. He's done so much damage to himself. I don't think he could do it. These nerds in this picture are done. Go get a job. Go get a real fucking job. But standing in the fucking wherever they're standing, some place where people like to go and look at it's like a tourist attraction or something. And they're standing there screaming. It's probably the Capitol or some bullshit. Standing there screaming, whining. Get them out of there. They ought to arrest every one of them. Yeah, you're allowed to have free speech. Go outside with that. Hooping and hollering in here. And when I look at your sign, Save USAID, Save Lives. What a crock of shit. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. What a bunch of dumb shit. What a scam. Ain't saving no damn lives. I seen some shit. They cut the US aid, and then they were talking about how in Israel or Gaza or somewhere over there was like a road that was being worked on. It was being built. Or they were putting like plumbing, underground plumbing in or something. And we were paying for it. And because Trump cut that aid, they couldn't, they had to stop working on it. And it was just sitting there. Some reporter was like, it's just sitting here. Oh, plumbing. These people desperately need their water. And I'm just like, I don't want to pay for that shit. Let me keep let me keep that money. What the hell? And then some nerds like, your percentage only would have been like $1. I want that dollar. Fucking faggot. I want that dollar. And you know what? I bet there's all kinds of other dumb fucking programs like that. And I got $1 out of those too. And I bet when you add it all up, it's a lot of goddamn money. It's a lot of money you stole from me and sent it over to fucking build this and build that. And I don't want to build none of that. We're paying to build shit that we'll never use, we'll never see. It's insane. It's fucking crazy. Where is this fucking Epstein shit? Huh?
Senator, you said you're going to release what you know. What can you tell us?
Yes, indeed, and I've been so pleased that A.G. Bondi and Director Patel have worked with me on this. As she said, we have to make certain that these victims, and it is over 250, that their names are redacted, they are protected. And Maria, this is going to be a phase 1 release in short order. I will have the hard copy in my hand. A.G. Bondi is responsible for what will be the public release on this.
I see.
She has worked diligently on this, and so appreciative that we can begin to get this information, that we can begin to break apart what became a global human trafficking, sex trafficking ring, about $150 billion a year business. It is time to get some justice for these victims, for these women and children, and this will be a phase 1 release. There will be more to come.
That is.
Well, where is it? Ian Malcolm's trembling. He was like, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing we ain't seen before. He's trembling. There it is right there. Where's it at? You see fucking John Moxley cutting himself on TV. Look at that. Holy fuck. Release that fucking list. What's the latest? All they can do is cry about Andrew Tate. Quit fucking crying. My God.
I don't know how much we should read into this, Mark, but the Union flag, I can tell you, is currently flying upside down on Blair House. This clearly is a mistake. The Blair House is the presidential guest house. It's right here opposite the White House. It's where Keir Starmer stayed last night. It's where all world leaders stay when they come to visit the president. And it always flies the flag of the host of the nation that's visiting. Well, as you know, it can easily be flown upside down by accident. Only an eagle-eyed person would spot it, but it's upside down. A sign of distress? I don't know. I don't know how much we should read into this.
That country's in distress. I mean, this guy's a clown. Trump ought to slap him. And they're firing all those nerds, and the Supreme Court's going to side. That's why I wasn't worried about those judges. Oh, some judge said they couldn't do it. Oh, yeah, I bet. I fucking bet. Too bad, nerd. Too bad. Clarence Thomas said they could. How about that, nerd? Who's this judge? Who's this judge you got? Well, you know what I got? I got Clarence Thomas. How about that? I got the Supreme Court. So go fuck yourself. You're not getting out of it. It's over. It's over. Motherfucker has brought libs of TikTok to the White House. We got Cernovic. That's who they gave the documents to. Libs of TikTok's got it. You got to wait on Libs of TikTok to release it, Techie. Oh, they're still crying about the price of eggs. Shut up about those eggs. You killed all those fucking chickens. It's so funny that right before he leaves the White House, kills all these chickens, and that's like their one talking point. They're like, "Yeah, the fucking price of eggs is ridiculous," and it's like, "Yeah, you did that too, dummy. Shut up. You did that." One final fuck you from Biden. One final big fuck you from your vote. That vote for Biden that fucked us all. And we're still we got Trump in there. We still suffering from your vote of Biden. Shut that mouth. These motherfuckers got a lot of nerve even saying anything. I don't want to hear nothing from a liberal. I don't hear nothing about the price of eggs. They're the ones that drove the price of eggs and the price of everything else up. Shut that mouth. Keep that mouth closed. You're done. You're done. Freaky said he's going to expose you, T. West. You got Andrew Tate in Florida. DeSantis said he's going to arrest him.
Listen. We live in a democratic society where it's innocent until proven guilty, and I think my brother and I are largely misunderstood. There's a lot of opinions about us, a lot of things that go around about us on the internet. We've yet to be convicted of any crime in our lives ever. no criminal record anywhere on the planet ever. Our case was dismissed on the 19th of December in Romania under the Biden administration. And our prosecutor recently decided, because we have no active indictment in court, to let us go and return. This is a democratic society. It's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, as my brother and I are. And I think it's extremely important that we stop allowing media spin, wrap-up smears, lies, or carefully constructed narratives from George Soros-funded operations trying to destroy the reputations of good people who have no intention to do anything other than follow the law.
Why are you in Florida?
Did
Donald Trump help get you the travel ban lifted? Did Donald Trump help get the travel ban lifted?
They're terrified.
Why are you guys here? Can you tell us? Why are you in Florida?
Andrew, can you sign, please? Andrew, can you sign?
They're terrified. That young male vote. They've already lost it. It's slipping away more and more. Now they're panicking. Why is this motherfucker here? What's it got to do with Trump? Well, Trump brought him here. Don't you understand? You're never winning. You're not winning the midterms. Don't you understand that? You're not winning those midterms. You're not winning 2028. Don't you understand the game you're in? Trump don't give a fuck. No amount of crying, none of it's going to work. I'll be back. Got a phone call. Returned. They keep calling him a rapist, too. It's so funny. All these right-wing people are like, I don't want anybody to say anything about Epstein. If you're happy the Tates came to America, and it's like, where's the evidence that these people are like Epstein? What the fuck? Just because the media said so? I seen one dude saying they were credibly accused. I'm like, oh man, that's that liberal shit. Credibly accused. Yeah, he may not be guilty, but he's credibly accused. Credibly accused by who, by the way? Who the fuck? Who is credible that accused Andrew Tate of rape? I don't even know. I can't even name a single woman. Who? All I know is they got charged with a bunch of shit and it went nowhere. So you got all this fucking evidence, but apparently, okay, put the guy in prison then. You got all this evidence. It seemed like you got anything. And you call everybody a fucking rapist and a human trafficker, so yeah. And I don't see you clamoring for Bill Clinton to be arrested, and everybody knows he was fucking with that Epstein shit, and everybody knows he was at that island and all that. I don't see you clamoring for that. Hey, you tried to elect his wife. No, I need evidence. If somebody raped a woman, give me some evidence. I at least need a woman actually accusing. I haven't seen no woman, no name of a woman, nothing. Who is this supposed woman that's accusing rape? I mean, where's his fucking list?
Jeffrey Epstein files, we're told, are to be imminently unleashed. And already we saw the Attorney General Pam Bondi say that the scale of what happened is far worse than anyone realized. Well over 200, maybe 250 victims, and that we're going to get information either later today or tomorrow from these files. What can you tell me about that?
I believe it will be today. I was just I saw Pam and Cash in the White House just before coming on your show. And I can tell you that I haven't been privy to it yet, but I know it is coming out. They will be taking portions of it. We have to be patient. And I said this last night at a dinner with some media. And I said, I think America needs to remember one thing. We are going to be promises made, promises kept. But when you're dealing with victims. And by the way, this is a perfect example of a case that was vetted, that went through trial, that had testimony, and was prosecuted the right way. I don't preemptively attack. That's just not the way I operate. But in this case, in Epstein's case, it is incredibly disturbing. We have flight logs, we have information, names that will come out.
Is it going to be shocking?
I don't see how it's not shocking that there were so many individuals that were hidden and kept secret and not been held accountable. Let's talk about the reverse. I believe in accountability. So you have to now go through your process. Now, I won't say they're guilty until they go through their time in court. But again, now it's time for accountability. We have seen for so many years, Pierce, in this country, many investigations, subpoenas, testimonies in Congress, et cetera, et cetera. But there's a general frustration with accountability. We take it halfway, we don't take it home. And I really believe that now with Cash and Pam, there will be accountability.
And we know that only one person so far has actually gone to prison over that whole scandal. It was Ghislaine Maxwell, the former lover of Jeffrey Epstein. No man so far has actually been put in prison as a result of what happened. Do you think by releasing information from these files, we are likely to see criminal actions being taken?
Absolutely.
Really?
I think it would be negligent for us not to. You have to hold individuals who are indeed rapists accountable. We have to have them tried, in my opinion. And I do believe in that. You know, nobody should be just dismissed. You have to have your time in court and your case will be heard. But to hide lists, to protect political friends, all of that, we don't have time for that.
Well, let's see it then. It's fucking almost 2 o'clock. The day's ticking away, so we might need to go ahead and get that out now. Let's hold up here. Lives at TikTok apparently got it. It does kind of make sense if you got some stuff to put it out that way, though. So, because if you just throw it on a website somewhere, I mean, it really is all about how you present it. Just throwing it up on some website somewhere may not be the way to go. Then nobody really. You're deep in the conspiracy weeds, Doug. Come back, Doug. He's wandering out in the weeds. There's a TikTok's got the files. Tell her to post it. Cernovich has got the files. Your thoughts on Cernovich getting the files? That's the keepers of the knowledge. Imagine you're one of these people that like went to this island, you raped a kid and shit. Some famous celebrity guy. You're just like, what the fuck? Lives a TikTok's got the file. Some of these celebrities be on there talking a lot of shit to that lives a TikTok too. And she's kind of fucking insane, I think. Lives a TikTok. She's a little crazy. She's got some screws loose, I think. Sometimes she goes a little too far. Like she does some shit. You're like, all right, chill the fuck out. Now she has the file. You shouldn't have crossed her. You shouldn't have done it. Don't you have to work? Have you ever heard of a day off? Retard. If Trump was on the Epstein list, you'd have seen that information a long time ago. That's the problem with Trump. Like he's been vetted. He's been highly vetted. They've tried to assassinate him. Like we know that that's just not going to work anymore. I'm not going to buy into that Trump's on the list or I'm just not buying into that because why didn't they release that information before then when they were trying to destroy Trump? There was a time to put that information out. He certainly wouldn't have won the election if he was raping children, but they didn't put nothing like that out. So that leads me to believe they just don't have anything like that. Yeah, Albert, don't you have to work? Why are you in here typing? Fuck out of here, Albert. What's his name? Albert. That's not even his name. Alfredo. Alfredo. Let's call him Albert. Back to work, Albert. Put that list out. I mean, they're crying big time about the Tate showing up. They're panicking about the Tates. Oh, Jack Posobiec got it too, huh? Uh-oh, Posobiec's about to drop it in 45 minutes. In 45 minutes, he's opening his fucking binder up. He ain't waiting on your shit. By order of Attorney General. Steam file. Think anything's worth a damn in that? What do you think's in that? I guess we gotta wait 45 minutes. Now, if your Lib's a TikTok or somebody else, do you try to get the jump on this motherfucker because you see this tweet and you're like, fuck this motherfucker. I'm live in 20. I'm live in 20 and we're reading the binder front to back. Page 1, I'm reading it, live reading. Do you think they all got different binders with different shit in it? Or is it all the same shit? Honestly, the move would have been to come out of there. Everybody you do a massive podcast. You just everybody opens the binders up, starts reading it. That's a move. Should have already been doing that. Should have went on Rogan with it. Probably going to be a dud. Probably ain't going to be nothing in it. Worth a damn. That's a move. You get right on the plane with a binder. You fly to Rogan. That's who's gonna that's where you're gonna get views on it. So I bet it's a fucking dud. Trump's just like, here. Give libs a TikTok his binder. Ain't shit in it anyway. One girl said there'd be criminal charges, so there has to be names and there has to be, there's got to be some serious allegations in. Now, that woman said there'd be criminal charges. She said, let's watch it again. He asked her, will there be criminal charges? She said yes.
And already
accountable. We have to have them be negligent.
So far has actually been put in prison as a result of what happened. Do you think by releasing information from these files, we are likely to see criminal actions being taken?
Absolutely.
Really?
I think it would be negligent for us not to. You have
Even
to
Piers
hold
is shocked.
accountability. So you
Even
have
Piers was shocked that there's going to be charges brought. against these powerful celebrities and politicians. Because who else would be who else's name's going to be in this? Not your fucking name. Oh man, the media will lose their mind. Could be a journalist. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be it's going to be a couple of journalists, and he's going to go lock these motherfuckers up, and they're going to have a panic attack. He's locking up journalists. Well, yeah, this guy was like apparently raping a child. Well, the democracy dies in darkness. Did you see that faggot got that democracy dies in darkness tattooed on his stomach? Did you see that? Jesus fucking Christ. That faggot liberal. Harry's boyfriend, you seen it? I don't have it saved because I'm not a weirdo, but I seen it on Twitter. I was like, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on? I think CM Punk wins Elimination Chamber. I guess we gotta wait 45 minutes. Ask Patel gonna get them FBI agents in shape. We got a bunch of fat slobs there. Can't be a fat slob cop. Thousands of Epstein files are still held by the Southern District of New York and will be delivered to the Department of Justice by tomorrow.
President Trump, Andrew and Tristan Tate landed in Florida today on a private jet after being released from custody in Romania. They are accused rapists, human traffickers, not thought of as good people in many circles. Did your administration pressure the Romanian government to release them, and if so, why?
I know nothing about that. I don't know. You're saying he's on a plane right now?
He's back. They already landed.
Yeah, I just know nothing about it. We'll check it out. We'll let you know.
President Trump, Andrew and Tristan.
I mean, these people are fucking fags for real. Why even asking Trump about that for real? It's so weird if you think about it. If you really think about it. It's a fucking weird question to ask the president. Hey, fucking Andrew Tate flew to Florida. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Who gives a shit? It's just some guy that does a fucking. It's just some guy that makes videos on the internet at the end of the day. It's not even. That's who Andrew Tate is. Just a guy that makes videos on the internet. You get the Prime Minister of England and the President of the United States sitting there. And this fucking dumb fuck liberal reporter is like, hey, what about Andrew Tate flying in this morning? Like, what? I don't think Trump's ever even talked about Andrew Tate. So what a weird fucking question. He's an accused rapist, an accused human trafficker. So you know it's a liberal. How about we accuse you of something? I'm going to accuse you of something. You're a dog fucker. Accused dog fucker. Hey, man, it's just an accusation. I ain't saying you're guilty of anything, but you're an accused dog fucker. Who accused you? Me. I'm accusing you of fucking the dog. Credibly accused dog fucker. What makes it credible? Well, I think I'm pretty credible, right? I said you did it. Case closed. Come on, I know someone's got to start their live stream before Posobiec. You got to get ahead of Posobiec. He's going live in 40 minutes. I need a motherfucker live in 10. Slap that fucking prime minister around. We literally have to save these nerds in England from themselves. Like Trump and Vance got to slap them around. Or hell, you motherfuckers are you're gonna be living under Islam. We'll have to fight England again one day. It'll be Islam though. We'll have to liberate the English people. Oh no, y'all be beheaded. I'm telling you, they're gonna fuck y'all up. Larson, you cheat on your wife. Hush. Andrew Tate beats women like you're some noble guy. You cheat on your wife.
And it is my pleasure to bring from His Majesty the King a letter. He sends his best wishes and his regards, of course, but he also asked me to bear this letter and bring it to you. So can I present the letter from the King to you?
Thank you very much. Am I supposed to read it right now?
Yeah, please do.
I will do.
I've got to tell him what your reaction is, so I need to know. I need to know.
He is a great gentleman. A great, great gentleman. Oh, that's well. Well, that is really nice. I must make sure his signature's on that. Otherwise, it's not quite as meaningful. It is, and that's quite a signature, isn't it? Beautiful. He's a beautiful man, a wonderful man, and we appreciate it. I've known him, gotten to know him very well, actually. Yeah. First term and now second term. Perhaps you'd like to say what that very important paragraph.
Yes, so this is a letter from His Majesty the King. It's an invitation for a second state visit. This is really special. This has never happened before. This is unprecedented. And I think that just symbolises the strength of the relationship between us. So this is a very special letter. I think the last state visit was a tremendous success.
It was.
His Majesty the King wants to make this even better than that. So this is truly historic, an unprecedented second state visit. And he wants to talk that through with you.
And that says at Windsor. That's really something.
Yes. What I haven't got yet is your answer. I do need to.
The answer is yes. On behalf of our wonderful First Lady, Melania, and myself, the answer is yes, and we look forward to being there and honoring the King and honoring really your country. Your country is a fantastic country, and it'll be our honor to be there. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. President. I shall happily take that back to His Majesty.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Them is not the best.
Mr. President, do you still think that Mr. Zelensky is a dictator?
Did I say that? I can't believe I said that. Next question. Them is not the best.
Mr. President, do you still think that Mr.
Where's them files? I'm gonna say it's a big. I'm gonna call it now. Big nothing. Won't be nothing in it. He and Malcolm will be right. He'll be in there talking shit in about an hour, hour and a half. You'll see him, Malcolm, in there talking shit. Guarantee it. No major bombshells. Teggy's been up all night pacing. Go get something to eat. Hell, they ain't never gonna put this out. Take me 45 minutes to open a fucking binder. I need answers. Open that binder up. That fucking binder up.
Several financial firms are forecasting $3,000 gold. Now, for
I'm about to get something to eat. I'm tired of waiting. Where will I go? Hmm.
We're awaiting Attorney General Pam Bondi's release of the flight logs from Jeffrey Epstein's plane. Those logs will include the names of people who flew with Epstein, who was accused of sex trafficking and using his plane to do it. The Attorney General says she's just dotting I's and crossing T's before releasing those documents.
There are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims. 200. So we have over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected. A lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information, but it's pretty sick what that man did.
Republican lawmakers have been pushing the new Attorney General to release the documents related to Epstein's case. President Trump also directed her to make that information public. Remember President Trump's tariffs on goods from Mexico, Canada, and China? Well, the commander-in-chief definitely does remember, and he plans to move forward with them next Tuesday. The president says the tariffs for our North American neighbors will go into effect because drugs are still pouring into the United States from across the border. Both countries will face 25% tariffs until the flow of drugs either stops or is seriously limited. Mr. Trump also plans to slap China with a 10% tariff. Actor Gene Hackman, his wife Betsy Arakawa, and their dog are dead. The bodies were found at their home in Santa Fe, New Mexico. The Santa Fe Sheriff's Office says nothing appears to be suspicious about the deaths, but at this point, the exact cause of death has not been identified. Sheriff's officials say the investigation remains active and ongoing. Hackman was 95 years old. The Pentagon is kicking transgender service members out of the military unless they qualify for an exemption. The move follows up on President Trump's executive order from last month in which he said that a man identifying as a woman is, quote,